point is to be able to hear from him, something come out of his lips for the first time in years.
So again, you're really, how this conversation unfolds and who's having it is really central, and I've heard a couple of different things and some differences about that. Mr. Haskins, you said a few minutes ago that, you know, the reason that you're here is because this lawsuit was brought for $1 million, that there's libelous claims happening. You could turn around and you're even considering a lawsuit of your own because this was frivolous in your opinion, and that you have questions about the statute of limitations, and that's what you really want to focus on here. And Ms. McFarland, again, you're really saying you want to have this conversation with Tom directly, and it sounds like there's some anchor around that you could be sitting here across the table that this is the purpose.
He talks about libel. My reputation has suffered because of what you did to that building, because, you know, I have leaking roofs, I have weeping walls, buckling floors, injured children. Do you know what that does? I mean, you know, just they are the most important thing, and I'm an educator. They're being injured in the building you built, and I can't even get you to pick up the telephone. And now I'm supposed to sit in a room and listen to your lawyer pontificate about what he thinks are the important legal issues. Your conversation can happen in a courtroom with my lawyer.
So it's almost like you can't believe that Tom would be here today and not understand the impact that this has had on your reputation, on the children, on having them injured, that this has been so really, really serious.
And that he's continuing the exact same behavior that caused there to have to be a lawsuit in the first place.
While my presence here may seem something that's irrelevant to you, the problem that we have here is because you brought a lawsuit. That's what brought us here.
No, is he going to talk or not?
Counsel and I, as far as the legal issues, which need to be resolved in this matter.
If we're going to have
the legal issues are part and parcel of what happened to make the lawsuit happen in the first place. So I think we're going in circles. We can't talk about dropping the lawsuit unless we go to the very beginning and talk about what's happened and see if your client wants to address that and you know, maybe come to the table.
I'm perfectly capable of talking about what happened at the beginning. My client.
You weren't there and you're irrelevant, and I don't want, you know, I didn't come here to talk to you. I realize you have to be in the room, just like she has to be in the room because there's a lawsuit, but I came here to talk to Tom. And Tom, if your position is you don't want to talk to me, just like you haven't talked to me for the last 2 years, I don't know why we're here.